Welcome back. In this step, we are going to learn about input variables, override default value whatever you define in variables.tf with a CLI argument -var. So whenever you run Terraform plan and then Terraform apply with -var, you are going to override the things whatever is present in default values. Okay, so we are going into v3 input variables override default with CLI. Okay, so let's go here, clear, and then v3 override default with CLI var. Okay, so we are inside that folder with CLI -var. Okay, so here it is missing, I will add it. So we are going to override the default values defined in c2 variables.tf by providing the var argument. So if you see here, inside this there are no files in v3. So let me copy from v2 everything. Okay, so let me copy from v2 all the files here, right? So now if you see, you have 1 2 3 4 in variables. We will remove this and also add default value for this one also. We are going to test the override thing here. Okay, and I'm going to say this as t3.micro. Okay, so now you have EC2 instance type t3 micro and EC2 instance count 1. Okay, so these two things, the default values are 1 and then t3 micro. Using the -var argument for plan and then apply, I am going to play with it and then change the values, these default values 1 and then t3 micro to something else. So let's do that now and then learn. Okay, so we are in v3, so I'll run the Terraform init and I will explain those commands here. Very detailed, I have written those commands here. So always provide -1 for the both plan and apply. So review the Terraform plan. Okay, so to review the Terraform plan, and if you want to override your EC2 instance type to different instance, so then provide that information here. In the same way for instance count, if you want to override. Okay, so let's example, you have a 2 here. Okay, so the default here is 2. Let's consider this as 2 here. Okay, so now if you want to override with 1 instance, so you can run these commands and then learn it. Okay, so -var is equal to, and then in double quotes, variable name and then variable value, in the same way like this. So let's write that and then get the clarity for us. Okay, so one more time I'll say Terraform validate and it should be good, and Terraform plan and -var is equal to EC2 underscore instance underscore type is equal to, I'm going to override with t3 dot small. The default value present here is t3 dot micro, so I'm going to override that. Okay, so now this is done, and next variable I'm going to override is -var is equal to, variable is EC2 instance underscore count. Okay, so this one I'm going to change it to 1. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so now this should provide EC2 instance count, means like only 1 instance it need to create with the 2 more security groups, so total 3. And in addition to that, the value here, okay, instance type change it to t3 small. So let's again do some more here. Okay, so I can say 5 instances, you can say default is 2 instances and then you want to change it to 5 instances. Okay, so it will show 5 resources going to get added with the 2 more with the resource groups. Okay, 5 plus 2, 7 to be added. So everywhere you can see AWS underscore EC2 of 4, and everywhere you can see your instance type as t3 small. So like this you will be able to override the things. So one more thing you can learn here, right? So one more thing you can learn here is, if you want, you can provide these values even for the Terraform apply command also the same way. So for plan you can apply the same for the Terraform apply command also, whatever you provided, this values only you can provide for Terraform apply command also. Or you can generate a plan file with -var and then use that plan file here. Okay, so example, you said Terraform plan -v -var EC2 instance type is equal to t3 small and then EC2 instance count is equal to 1. So after that you provide this value. Okay, to generate the plan you can say -out, right? So hyphen out, and then whatever the plan name you want. Okay, so I can say v3 plan dot out, something like this. Okay, so now it will create a Terraform plan file for us. Okay, so a new file will be created here. This plan was saved. Okay, so if you see here, this plan will be generated here. So now for Terraform apply, you really don't need to provide all these values. Okay, you just need to say Terraform apply and then v3 out dot plan. So I'll say Terraform apply and v3 out dot plan. Okay, what happened? No such file. Why? So what happened here? Okay, apply and then v3 plan dot out. Name is v3 plan dot out. Okay, so now directly you can provide the information here, and you can see it is getting created because you directly used the plan here. So it didn't ask for the confirmation also. It is going and then creating the resources automatically because execute that plan you are saying directly. Okay, so it is not generating one more time plan for you. So you understood the difference here, right? So whenever you run with Terraform apply v3 plan dot out, this should be our out dot plan, whatever it is. Okay, so whatever the name you create, okay, here that is fine. So whenever you say Terraform apply and then that plan file, so it didn't ask for your confirmation, it went ahead and then created the files for you. Okay, so that's important thing. Okay, so if we refresh here, the file got created for you also. Okay, so I'll anyway destroy, but you have got the complete idea, right? So whenever you want to create a whenever you want to override the defaults using -var, using plan, you can create a output of plan output file and then directly you can apply that plan like this. Okay, so these are some of the things, in whatever the way you want, you use it. Okay, one is using by apply, for the apply only provide the var commands, or you can directly use generate a plan file and then use that. Okay, so whatever works for you. So I'm going to destroy the resources whatever I have created to clean up. So I'll say Terraform destroy auto approve. Okay, so I'll destroy the resources and also clean up including the plan file whatever it has generated. So this completes the input variables override default value with CLI argument. Okay, in our next lecture we'll focus on learning about override with environmental variables. So I'll see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye bye. Okay, so cleanup thing, every time I'm not putting it here, but it is going to be same Terraform destroy and also Terraform files deletion, and this new plan file deletion and Terraform.tf state files deletion. That's all. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye bye. Thank you.